Oh, gee, I wish I got one of those little cocktail napkins up here. I'm really... that's a problem. Well, so hard to hold on to those glasses. A napkin, next set. Thank you. Oh, well, we're really working here. I should get to this before it gets out of hand. I do have to make a public service message. I hate to do this kind of thing. It's boring to me. With the owner of license plate, you know, that kind of thing. I hate it. But it's kind of important. I was up in the dressing room earlier. We'll call it that for now. I shouldn't make fun of it. Actually, they went to a lot of trouble on our behalf. I appreciate that. I don't know how they knew we loved tar paper, but there it is. Just fabulous. Anyway, I was up there in the dressing room. There was a young fellow who's here tonight. I don't know where you're sitting, so I'm not going to point you out. But a young fellow walked in the dressing room, and he said, "Excuse me, Marty, do you have a minute?" And I said, "A minute? Let's make it an hour, because I'm that way." And I guess we know that. And I said, "What's on your mind?" I gave him the benefit of the doubt there. And he said that what he was going through, and he was trying to be polite. He said, "I'm going through H.E. Hubble double hockey sticks tonight, Martin." He said, "It's just the worst." And I said, "Now calm down. What's wrong?" He said he had lost his car keys and wallet somewhere here in the Roxy seating area. And I thought, oh my Lord, you know. And I said, "Well, what's the problem?" He says, "Well, there's two problems, one and B." He said, He said, "You have sold out." And I thought to myself, again, my favorite way, I thought to myself, how can he know I've sold out? He hasn't heard the music yet. You know what I mean? But still, I took him at face value, and I said, okay. And I said, why is that a problem? He said, it's very congested down there. He said, there's no way I could be a good Roxy citizen and still go around saying, excuse me, coming through, looking for wallet, looking for car keys, excuse me, could you... And I said, all right, you got a point there. He said, that's number one. And he said, and B, he said, all of the lights are trained on you as God intended, which I liked. It had a flavor to it, kind of a use of the language, which I thought he's got his head in his good place and probably a pretty good man when he grows up. But so here's what we like to do. He does have a good point. It is dark out there. It's impossible to see. And it is kind of jammed in here. And I thank you all for being here to jam it in that way, but it's not helping this dude, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't ask to interrupt the show, but since we are coming to the last tune, you've been very nice all night about clapping at the end of songs, and not even at the beginning, which is really nice. A lot of people make that mistake at Dylan concerts. So he'll go, "Hey, Mr. They start clapping. You know where to clap. It's at the end, and you've been real good about it all night. It takes a certain kind of brain to do that, and I think at the end of this song, which will be the last tune, there's a good possibility. I don't want to be, expectant or whatever, but there's a chance you might clap, okay? While you're clapping at the end, would it be too much trouble to help this guy out? Let's face it, we are all brothers, really. And there's no pain like losing your car keys and wallet. So while you're applauding at the end of this, the last number anyway, would it be too much trouble to stand up and applaud? That would eliminate a lot of that congestion, and he'd be able to make his way through and see what he's looking for. Also, it is kind of dark out there. That only takes care of the congestion. Maybe while you're clapping, you could all light a match and hold it way up. Okay, so he gets a general idea. And you're gonna see some people saying, okay, I checked, who cares? Kind of really a lip service thing. Get on their case, okay? Just say, come on, more. And if they don't do it, start chanting it. Just more. And I know this guy, I know what he's looking for, and I think he's going to find it, okay? So, in the meantime, we will be doing our last tune here. It's kind of a gospel number. I hope you enjoyed it. You've been absolutely fabulous. I just hate to say goodnight. Just wish there was some way we could all see each other again real soon. Oh dear, I'm not parked that far away. Okay. You ever seen one of these before? It's electric. I think you'll be seeing a lot of those in the near future. I'm sorry, I digress. Here we go. Calm it down, Michael. I don't want to be Jesus. I'm allergic to cross. And I don't want to be Moses and be concerned with what things cost. I don't want to be Buddha and have to sit with my legs crossed. I want to be God. That's what I want to be. Make me the Lord, 'cause I'm so bored with mere mortality. It's not enough for me. I want to make it thunder. I want to shake my lightning rod. Ooh, how I want to be God. How I want to be God. I don't want to be Carson or Dinah, Mike or Merv, or really Anastasi. I wasn't put on earth to serve. I don't want to be pushy, but I want what I deserve. I want to be God. That's what I want to be. Make me the Lord, 'cause I'm so bored. Immortality is not enough for me. I want to make it thunder. I want to shake my lightning rod.